Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special video. A very, very special video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time here on my channel. And for those of you who want to celebrate this tradition, happy Black History Month, even though I think every month is Black History Month, especially as far as I'm concerned, here in America. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about some of my favorite Black heroes throughout all the comics and fiction, starting with this guy right behind me, Eric Brooks, aka Blade, the Daywalker. If you were like me, if you were a child of the 80s or the 90s, when you think of Blade, you think of his guest star appearances in the 1994 Spider-Man animated series, and of course his portrayal in the original Blade movies that starred Wesley Snipes as the character. Now, Blade has been one of those characters that means a lot to me. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the character. Love the idea of a Dampier, half human, half vampire, has all of their strengths, and with the exception of their thirst for blood, none of their weaknesses. He's a great character. He's a wonderful character. He's strong. His strength is comparable to that of Spider-Man. He has a danger sense. He's got speed, agility, and reflex. He has a healing factor that's comparable to that of Wolverine in some aspects. He's a badass martial artist and fighter, and he doesn't take crap from anybody. He's just a badass. Next up on the list is John Stewart, the Black Green Lantern from the DC Comics franchise. I'm sure, like many of you guys, I got exposed to that character through the DC animated universe, especially in particular the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited animated series, in which he was voiced by the legend himself, Phil LaMarr. I love me some John Stewart. I think he's a great character. Next up is Virgil Hawkins, aka Static Shock. Now, like I did with John Stewart and Martian Manhunter, I got exposed to this character through the DC animated universe, especially in particular the Static Shock animated series, in which he too was voiced by Phil LaMarr. I think Phil LaMarr is an all-time great voice actor, and he did such a tremendous job voicing that character, and it got me into the character. And hopefully when his movie comes out, it's very good. I heard that Michael B. Jordan's producing it, which is awesome. Next up on the list is Frozone from Pixar's The Incredibles movies. I love Frozone. Obviously, you could tell he's just Samuel L. Jackson with ice powers, but I don't care. I think he's a cool character. I think he's badass. I think he's a really cool character. Next up is Mace Windu, Star Wars, more specifically from the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Love me some. I'm a huge fan. You can obviously tell he's also portrayed by Samuel L. Jackson, and I became a fan of him even more in the original animated Clone Wars stuff from the 2000s, which I thought was really freaking cool. Next up on the list is Aurora Monroe, aka Storm. You know, one of the most famous and iconic female members of the X-Men. And she's an Omega level mutant due to the fact, and which makes sense due to the fact that she can control, manipulate, and project the weather at an insanely high level, which is ridiculous. Out of the bad way, but it goes to see that she is not to be underestimated. Next up on the list is Adam Bernard Brashear, aka the Blue Marvel. Made his very first appearance in Adam Legend, the Blue Marvel comic series, the 4-issue comic series from 2008-2009. Was created by Kevin Grievous. As a matter of fact, he imagined the character when he was a small child. And well, Blue Marvel is a very interesting character. He's basically a Superman level character with Doctor Doom levels of intelligence. That's basically what it is, minus the ego and attitude, which is pretty damn awesome. Next up on the list is Icon, the Black Superman of the South, who's been a part of both DC Comics and Milestone Media. He's a lot like Superman, super strong, super fast, super optimistic and charismatic, very heroic. He's a really cool character. I first exposed to this character was through the Young Justice animated series from 2010, and it was great. Fortunately, though, he didn't really do much but it was great that he was involved somewhat in the show. Next up on the list is Black Lightning. Now, Black Lightning is a character that made his debut during the 1970s. And obviously, he did have his own show, which I think aired on Fox or the CW, and featured Cress Williams as the character, which I thought did a great job. Unfortunately, I didn't watch the entire series. I only watched like a handful of episodes from season one. But from what I've heard, the series went downhill since after season one. But from the bottom line is Black Lion's a very interesting character. He's a very powerful character. He's a very badass character. I like him a lot. I really, really do. Next up on the list is Carl Lucas, aka Luke Cage, the original OG Power Man and one of the founding members of Heroes for Hire, alongside his best friend Daniel Rand, aka Iron Fist. I've been a fan of Luke Cage since I was a kid. My first exposure to this character was through the very first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, which I thought he was only exclusive to that game, but turns out when I did my research, he was actually a Marvel Comics character. And when I worked up his back, so I was like, wow, he's really interesting. He's a guy that was accused of a crime he didn't commit and was forced to do some sketchy experiments. And he was the first black superhero to have his own comic series. I think it was called Luke Cage Hero for Hire, I think. I could be wrong. And then, of course, how could I forget this guy, T'Challa, a.k.a. the Black Panther, the first ever black superhero ever created. I mean, this is a character that had two big blockbuster movies, especially one back in 2018, which was an awesome movie, an incredible film. To me, in a lot of ways, I thought it was an absolute masterpiece. I really loved that damn movie. I thought it was that damn good. I thought the acting was great. May Chadwick Boseman, so rest in peace. He really did that character justice. That show was off the chain. That movie was off the chain. What really got me into Black Panther before the MCU was the comics and the 2010 animated series, Avengers Ronnie series, even the second Ultimate Avengers film, which I really enjoyed personally, growing up as a kid. But I love me some Black Panther. Let's see. Next up is Vixen, the woman who can use an amulet to channel in the animal's abilities of an animal. I've been a fan of her since the DC animated universe, and of course, in Justice League Unlimited, she became Jon Stewart's girlfriend, which I thought was pretty damn cool. I thought she's a very interesting character. I really like her a lot. How's the family? It's good, Nate. Thank you for asking. Where was I? Oh yeah, Black History Month. Favorite black characters. I'm trying to fucking think. Trying to think. Shit. What the hell? Oh. Dumbass. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Don't tell me someone hacked into my shit. Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? Oh, sorry guys. Just want to make sure about something. Um, my family's doing fine. Rick Kent. Just making sure everything's good with my money. That's all, guys. Um, no, I don't worry about it. I already took care of it. Don't worry, guys. I'm all good, guys. Don't worry. Yes, I got my money. Thank you, Rick. Just want to make sure everything's good with my money and stuff. Thank you. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's talk about my favorite black heroes in comics and fiction. I mentioned Blade, who's the guy in the background. John Stewart, Green Lantern. Luke Cage, Black Panther. Blue Marvel, Icon, Frozone, Mace Windu, Vixen, Storm. Trying to think who the fuck else. Small image. Um, Hero Fire, yes, sir. Uh, I think that's about. I think that's all the black here. FTG. What is Black Lightning? I think he means fuck that guy. Oh, Falcon. I forgot about that. Black. I forgot about him. Crap. Thank you, Rich. Falcon. That's exactly what you said. F that guy. Wow, you don't like Mace Windu, Rick Kent? Wow, that's interesting. I like Mace Windu. I like Frozone. Falcon, I forgot about it. Why did I forget about Falcon? I'm such a jackass. Falcon, another great black hero. Uh, Ultimate Nick Fury, Earth 1610 Nick Fury. A lot before Earth 6. He's from Star Wars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Favorite black heroes throughout comics and fiction. That's what I'm saying, Rick. And you see the title, My Favorite Fictional Black Heroes Throughout Comics and Fiction. That's what it means. I still can't believe I forgot about Falcon. Although Star Wars does have a comic book series. What else is great? Oh, Apollo Creed from Rocky. Carl Weathers. May his soul rest in peace. Love me. Black characters. He was a rival of Rocky in the movies. Then became one of his closest friends. Carl Weathers was a very good actor, in my opinion. I still can't believe we lost him, man. He was doing those Kick of Destiny commercials with Rob Gronkowski, and then all of a sudden the dude dies. I'm like, holy shit. Another one. Was another favorite black hero that I really. Do you have a large print collection? Excuse me. Do you mean, do I have a large comic book collection? Somewhat, yes. Let's see. What other black character do I like? Black hero, I should say. Trying to think. Shit. I do like Mr. Terrific, but he's yet to be one of my favorites. I did say Static Shock. Virgil Hawkins. Love that character. Miles Morales. How could I forget him? Even though he's also Hispanic, he's also black as well, so I got to put him in there. Love me some Miles Morales. Who else? Trying to think. Trying to think who else. But there's a lot of good characters out there who are black, and there's a lot of good characters out there. So I That's all I can think of right now at this moment. Of favorite black heroes that I've loved. Black heroes and characters. I should have been more specific with characters too, but I'm going to go with black heroes for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry. I know you guys wanted to spend an hour with me, but I just want to do my son of a fucking bitch. The thing about my Xbox 360, so whenever your any part of your arm is on the disc eject button, it automatically turns on the Xbox 360, and it kind of irritates the crap out of me. I love my system to death, don't get me wrong, but that part always irritates me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't worry, I'll do another video later. I'm thinking about doing like a Fantasy 5 video later on tonight. So stay tuned for that. And as always, peace out.